You know, it's very seldom when I see this gentleman. This gentleman is no stranger to Belize. This man is Harry Guy. Harry Guy is a herbalist, and he's brought out a lot of his work out here today. Mr. Guy, hello, how are you?
Good.
Tell me a little bit about Harry Guy. What is it that you specialize in?
Well, when I'm much younger, I used to work for different people. But for the past 30 years, I'm just working on herbs, making different remedies for different diseases.
What are some of the diseases that you have proven to have cured?
Cancer, high blood pressure, and I take off a lot of people who was already going on dialysis. I take them off the dialysis.
When you say you have the cure for cancer, you should be one of the richest men I know, because if you have it and the people know for can't take it, you would be the most phenomenal man.
Well, what happened, every 99% of the people in this world brainwashed by pharmaceutical people, because they say, well, you know, if you take nothing else, just listen to what they say. And everybody who come to me in stage 1 cancer, in about 3-4 months, they're free from cancer. But most of them, they're going to the pharmaceutical, go to Merida, Guatemala, the USA. Then when everything fails in stage 4,
they come to you then?
They come to me wanting to get help, which is impossible for me to help them.
They wait too long.
But if you come in an early stage, you get rid of your cancer, and it's, you don't even think about it.
What are some of the things that you, I mean, I see these bottles here. What's inside of them, and tell me about this bottle. What is in it and what is it used for?
This one right here, it's for enlarged prostate. This one have cat claw, hatoba, and a vine what we call snake vine. It's just one name because when you walk in at the jungle and so sometimes you walk on one of this vine and it look like a snake and it scares some people. That's why they call it snake vine.
How did you come up with these remedies? Were they passed down to you? Were they things that you tried? Did you study them? How did you realize that if you put these 3 things together, it will cure this disease?
Well, it's something where I learned some of it, and I do a lot of praying, and I ask God for guidance so that I could put my things together, and every time I do that, I have everything come positive, nothing negative.
You have always been a spiritual man?
Well, not always, but for the past 20-25 years now, I'm spiritual.
How important is your spirituality when it comes to the composition of your products?
How you mean?
How important is prayers and your spirituality when it comes to making these things?
Okay, I believe without spiritual and prayers, my medicine wouldn't be effective as how it is right now, because everything comes from God.
Harry Guy, how can people find you?
Well, it's in Orange Street, San Ignacio.
Number?
14 Orange Street.
Your phone number?
Oh, 663-248.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
I look forward to talking to you again more in depth and in details about all the things that you have here.
Yes, okay, me too.
Thank you. I'll tell you what, when you come out here, you get to learn a lot of things, you get to see a lot of things, you get to meet a lot of people. Harry Guy, like I said, is no stranger. Harry Guy is a guy that everybody knows because he's helped somebody on some level before. We're going to take a break, but before we go to the break, I need to remind you that whenever you're looking for internet, let it be Digicel.